Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, little rant about AEW Dynamite, dog. That's right. Full show review posted on the new Wrestling Jesus channel. Links in the description, dog. Subscribe today. And this here is my review equivalency video there. Rant on AEW Dynamite right here on Wrestling Juggernauts, ladies and gentlemen. There. Basically a very, very, very boring show. When I was done watching this, I felt drained. I felt physically sick there to the point where it ruined my review, which I posted on my other channel there. The new WrestlingJesus Fan. Link in the description. Just a boring show. Darby Allin in the main event against 10. Really there. They get a 1.2. You know, they get big heads after this. They're big fucking stars, AEW. They're even better than McMahon there. They got this 1.2 or whatever. The fans, their ego is through the roof for some reason. These poor demented fans or whatever. A rejuvenation, a new hope there. After getting a 1.2, the following week they drop by 100,000. And what do, folks? You know, they fucking phone it in there. Really? Fuck. Next week it's their blood and butt show or whatever there. They're gonna bleed in the anus next week, folks. Blood and butts or whatever. A ripoff of War Games or whatever. This blood and guts. Ripoff of War Games. We're original. Give me a fucking break. Can they come up with anything, this company that's original? Like, just one match concept? Can they come up with something? You know, they have their retarded battle royal or whatever, but what about something original there? Like, you know, just doing War Games. How is this new? How is this an alternative? Or it's just a cheap fucking ripoff, you know what I mean? But, fuck was I talking about there? So next week it's their big show. So this week they just have a lazy card or whatever, like 1.2, 1.1, and then they just take a break this week. Like, how much fucking ego do these retards have there that they can just take a break this week? Just put Darby Allin. He's a big draw, Darby Allin. Put him up against 10. Preston Vance. Like, the fuck are these clowns doing? Like, really? You fucking have the biggest rating. The big viewership comes back. The big 1.4, the first ever episode. Then it was just a huge drop. 1.2, 1.1, and then they just take a night off. You're not in a position to fucking take it easy, goofs. You know what I mean? Y'all should be putting on the best product you can fucking put on every week. A fucking new company. Who the fuck do they think they are, putting Darby Allin against a bum like that? It looked so silly. This guy with his goofy outfit in the main event there. Fucking bottom-feeding sewer trash for a main event or whatever. And everything else was cheap too. Cody Rhodes' big heroic comeback to fight a complete jobber, QT Marshall or whatever. A figure 4 on top of the bus. Oh my fucking Lord. Do you do a dive off the bus, a big fucking move on the bus, a pile driver on top of the bus? No, it's Cody Rhodes thinking he's Ric Flair. and thinking people give a fuck about him doing the figure four. Who cares about Cody Rhodes doing the figure four? He thinks people care about him doing that, doing a figure four on top of a bus, and we're supposed to be impressed with boring garbage like this there. The whole show was boring. The whole fucking thing was boring. And they got low viewership for this, 889,000 or whatever, from 1.2 to 889,000, folks, just like this there. But imagine the ego of these people putting no effort at all into their show, thinking they can just coast. Just put Darby in the main event, it's gonna draw. Are you fucking serious, man? You know, you can see the steep fucking loss of viewership. I understand they want to pretend that Darby Allin is a star. You know what I mean? They gotta pretend that AEW was able to create at least a star. That's been the bullshit since the beginning, that Cody helped create this guy and Tony Khan helped create him. So they're trying to push him like he's a star. But he ain't no fucking star. He looks like a gay midget, for God's sake. I don't give a fuck if you put him with Sting. I don't give a shit if he fucking sucks Sting's dick in the ring or whatever there. That ain't gonna make him a fucking star. Because he ain't a star. You put him in the match against a goof loser jobber with a mask like this. The fuck you thinking? This is pathetic. You know what I mean? And these fans, they were writing how this was a great show. Thank you, Papa Khan. Imagine being such a fucking loser that you fake praise a boring show like this. Calling Tony Khan Papa Khan. The fuck kind of mental problems do these fuckers have? Do they have no fucking self-worth at all, bowing down to a goof like this because his father has money? He gets to play fucking wrestling fucking manager or whatever, and these guys, thank you, Papa Khan, Booker of the Year, and it's Darby Allin against 10 in the main event. That's a booker of a wrestling show who puts a bum like that, a complete fucking jobber like this in the main event. You're fucking out of your fucking minds. This whole thing is fucking insane. And it straight up sucks. AEW fucking sucks there. So that's about it. If you want a full review, I did the vid on the other channel there, the new WrestlingJesus channel or whatever. Links in the description there, but a fucking terrible show, ladies and gentlemen. Bad, boring, very horrible wrestling there. Until next time, peace. Oh!